The next one I don't even know how to pronounce. Shimanwene? I don't know. Sorry.
Shashevsky. Yeah.
Jave. Hailu Margia was an Ethiopian keyboardist who relocated to DC, I recently learned. But I went to Desert Days. Hold up, the coaster that I'm drinking out of right now. A couple of years ago, and it is a festival at Lake Paris. So it's like a state park with a man-made reservoir by the mountains with a beach in the middle of the Southern California desert. And it's like going to a festival on another planet. It's very sci-fi. And the main stage is right on the water. So there's like people swimming, and there's these weird, crazy neon psychedelic light exhibits. And when you arrive, there's house music playing over the loudspeakers, and they have this song on a loop. And it's like keyboard, it's like Rhodes and accordion, and he's just playing like Eastern modes over and over. And so to me, it feels like being in a completely unfamiliar place and headspace. It's an out of body experience. It's my way to like snap into that and achieve it really quickly.
So one thing, I love that song overall. Couple of things that are awesome about that to me. One is so much of that music was written and was instrumental for a really specific reason, because of a dictatorship that he was under that created censorship about the lyrics you could use. And he like openly acknowledged the fact that, hey, if you write instrumentals, you don't have as many government censorship problems. Pretty clever.
I did not know that. That's super punk.
Yeah. Yeah, they were the whatever I also cannot pronounce the name of the dictator who ruled over his life either. But apparently, like the rules that were put in place were designed to like tamp down the nightlife or whatever, because we can't have people having fun, right? So. And like that was explicitly tied to the way that music was created really often in that part of the world. And so the music scene, for lack of a better term, was able to figure out how to keep making music. And then this was one particular angle that could be taken so that you would not have to basically put your own music past a government censor in order to release it at all. So like,
that's rad.
For sure.
And he's still alive, still going. He's
got a new record out this year.
I think he did put out a new record recently. So I'm very excited and hopeful that we'll get to see him live at some point. The way that I was hoping we'd get to see Damo Suzuki from Cannes. That was one of the shows that was canceled, postponed. So I like that you and I have hit kind of a chord together where we both really enjoy like weird counterculture stuff from the 70s, but like really particular and world moments, right? Like Damo and Cannes from Germany, Hailu from Ethiopia, just finding those really specific pockets of like what did punk look like in some of these other scenes essentially around the world.
Yeah.
And he's a really good example of that. He's a really sophisticated punk type guy. I like his whole vibe.